Hello. I think I'm live, but I just need to get the video feed up on my little thing. There we go. Welcome back, everyone, for the fifth installment of Kingdom End. As you see, we've played just shy of 8 hours. It's still reported as modified, though I think that's very strange. Okay, so we're... I forgot a mod, that's why it's... such bullshit. Okay, then we'll leave the achievements for the next playthrough. We're not gonna get achievements this run. I thought I had turned off every expansion or every extension, but apparently not. Makes sense why it reported as modified. Oh well. Let's hope I can still, load the game even though I turned off the mod. It shouldn't be a problem. Yes, it's not a problem. And now the version is not reported as modified. Wonderful. I wonder if I quick save now, if the save game will report as unmodified so that we can get all the achievements. Either way, this is going to be one of those episodes where we're gonna do a lot of stuff, but we're not gonna make a lot of progress because the remaining mission that we have, it requires that we get just around 50 million credits all in all to buy the blueprints, to build the station. It's gonna take some time, so this is gonna be one of those episodes. Hopefully we're gonna spend around 4 or 5 million credits on that Thresher, that gunboat, because that seemed like a very, very, very good ship. And we'll probably do some missions here and there. We'll get our headquarters up and running with some production. Hopefully we're gonna make some money from that. And other than that, I think we're just gonna play the game. So let me just turn on autopilot here and I can show you. The mission we have remaining is the diplomatic outpost in Teladi space. The Kingdom of Boron seeks to establish a diplomatic outpost in order to stay in contact with the Teladi company. You are tasked with initiating, overseeing, and completing the construction of a new Boron station. We need the Boron 1 dock pier. That's going to be around, I think that was about 8 million credits. The Oasis, it's about 12. The Disc Defense Platform and the Shield Generator Mark 1, those are cheap, we can buy them now if we want. But this is about, say, 22, 23 million. And then we need to actually build the station, which is also going to cost us a fair amount of money. So that's kind of what's holding us back right now. We don't have the running income to quickly generate 20 million credits, at least as of yet.
Autopilot.
Oh.
Disengage.
That's just missed it. Just missed it. Oh.
Entering Windfall for Aurora Stream.
I was about to say that was planned, but no, it wasn't. Either way. Here we are. So yeah, we're gonna fly over, get our makeover. My wonderful wife just brought me tea. Kan du hämta koppen min nå? Jeg tror han ligger på stuebordet. She's so nice. Hey, jeg skrøyter over deg til de som ser på. Ja. Oh, it's probably not ready yet. Okay. We'll wait a little bit on the tea. So my hope for this episode is that we at least are gonna get the mission done. Hopefully we can do that in a couple of hours. we're at least gonna get that thresher I was talking about. Actually, I can show you guys the ship I'm talking about. Let me just get out of this asteroid field and then activate autopilot, because autopilot in asteroid fields, it's notoriously horrible. So we're just gonna get out of the asteroid field, then we are going to activate autopilot, and then we'll get into the menu system. You might be wondering why we're flying a transport ship. That's because we just finished the second to last mission in the Queen's Herald mission tree that I just showed you guys. And that was to smuggle 2,200 units of water into the Riptide Raker's main station. Ah, but isn't that a bit strange? If you haven't bought the DLC, do you even have access to the Riptide Rakers? I don't think so. I don't think you have access to the Riptide Rakers if you haven't bought the DLC. So then how would you finish the quests of this DLC? Are they expecting you to have just bought all the DLCs? Or am I wrong? Do you guys know if you haven't bought the DLCs, if you still get the new sectors and new factions, you just can't interact? Is that how they do it? I'm actually not sure. Alright, anyway, this is going to be the ship we're aiming for purchasing today. It's going to be the Thresher. It's a gunboat. So gunboats, for those who aren't aware, are medium-sized vessels. They usually have very little in terms of main weaponry. As you can see here, there's only have one main weapon placement, so that makes it very weak in kind of single target attacks. What they are very good at is turrets, and this one has 8 turrets, which is extraordinary for a medium-sized vessel. And it's not very expensive either, which is surprising, given that it has 2 shields, so it can get quite a lot of shields here, as you can see. So it's all very surprising. It has very little hobo, even for a medium-sized vessel. Good morning, Magnus. On my way to church. Wrong streaming time. Well, you go get your blessings first, and then you come back to the stream, huh, Emmanuel? So we are getting the Thresher today.
Entering system. Black hole sun.
Here we are.
By the grace of Her Majesty, you are now receiving the royal broadcast from the Queendom of
Oh,
Boron.
and this is the diplomatic event after we delivered water to the Riptide Rakers. So now we know how it turned out.
We joyfully celebrate the institution of formal diplomatic ties with the Riptide Rakers of Everest. Working together, we endeavor to support this hardy band as it matures into a valued ally.
We can check the Riptide Rakers off our list.
Wonderful. So some of you might be wondering why I'm just not ordering my fighter to fly to a closer station than the station I have parked it at. I can't. I don't have a captain for the fighter, so it can't fly on its own. So I have to go to it. Luckily, it's not that far away, so it's not going to take that much time. It's going to take some time, but not too much. And for those of you who are wondering how the Dolphin looks like...
Entering system. Second contact.
Alright. Nothing like crashing into freight vessels. But that's the kind of danger of going into travel mode through jump gates. You don't really have time to brake.
Autopilot.
The Dolphin that we're flying right now, it looks like this. It's a very nice transport vessel. And even though it's quite slow, like all transport vessels are, it's actually one of the faster ones available on the market. So this it's still quite nice for the mission we use it for. We're probably gonna send this on local auto trade somewhere in the galaxy, just to get some piloting skills on the crew here. Because one of the things that is very important with highly skilled crew is that
Disengaged.
you can later transfer them over to a larger trading vessel that will actually make you money. One of the things I wish we could do with the AI regarding the larger trading vessels, because they have very large hulls, is that you could set a minimum profit amount for each trade, because as it is now they just go for the profit margin. So if they see a margin on where that's going to make you 5,000 credits in total, they will take it because the margin is good. But it would be nice if we could tell the large traders that, hey, we actually just want trades that make us a large amount of money. So it's not the margin that you are to prioritize, you are to prioritize making more than, say, 500,000 credits per trade. That would be nice.
Entering system. The void.
As of now, I don't think we can do that. But maybe in a future update. Who knows? So this is where we have parked our fighter. And let's stop travel mode. Alright. Oh yeah, we have a promotion lined up. We might take that, we might not.
Docking granted.
There we are.
Successfully docked.
And now if I press Shift D, I can choose Mako. And here we are. A little cute fighter. Alright, so let's set up some trade with the Dolphin. Since we're more concerned about pilot skill now than we are pure profits, I'm gonna go for energy cells. Avarice, no, Avarice is a pretty bad place to be. Argon Prime. Yeah, probably Argon Prime is good. So we're gonna choose the Dolphin. We are going to go to information, behavior, local auto trade for energy cells in Argon Prime. There we go. Confirm. So now that should be automatic. There should be. Let's see, you have no trades. And you're going for energy cells. Ah, you haven't even made it yet. Okay, so that should probably be good. And what about our Discoverer? You have discovered some more things and a jump gate. Okay, so first I would like you to just move over here to discover those two stations, and then I would like you to explore through this jump gate. Now, we are going to fly over to over to Boron Space, and we're gonna try and pick up some missions.
Autopilot engaged.
And we're gonna slowly try and accumulate some money. Speaking of money, how are you faring? Because we did give you a miner, correct? Yes? Oh, you probably haven't built the solid... Yeah, you haven't built the solid storage yet. So important to notice, the miners you have assigned to a station will not actually start mining until you have the relevant storage built. So we haven't built the solid storage, so this station cannot receive ores of any kind, silicon, iridium, ore, doesn't matter, can't do it. So we need to find and wait until this is built. We are lacking in hull parts, but we do have all the money we need to purchase the remaining stuff, so it should be fine if we just give it some time. And just to be sure we have set the energy cells correctly, yes. So now we will sell everything but about 10,000 energy cells. So we will at all times at least have 10,000 energy cells in storage, which is good. And we will sell it at the medium price of 16 credits. We're also going to need some cargo drones and some repair drones. We're not in a rush to do it, but we might as well just give the station the credits it needs to purchase that.
System, Morningstar.
Because it's going to be important later. We might also want some more miners. Is there perchance someone buying silicon? I know there's a lot of silicon being bought and sold down here, so we might send a scout here just to see the demand. Actually, let's do that. Let's build one more scout, and we'll kind of have 2 scouts flying around. Let's go for minimum. That's lacking hull parts. What about you?
Heretics End.
Lacking hull parts? Okay, so it seems like there's a real hull parts shortage. This is available. Alright.
How wonderful! You are here to deal with that sensor-distorting ship? Your much-anticipated arrival fills me with considerable relief and delight.
We're not gonna start with the Cigaris Pioneer mission chain.
Autopilot. Jump
At least not yet.
Watchful gaze. Entering system. Watchful gaze.
We might also want to upgrade the weaponry and the engines of this ship. No, we're gonna wait until we can afford the Thresher, actually. Alright, I think we're safe to activate travel mode.
Autopilot. Engaged.
Or autopilot, my apologies. Okay. You, I would very much like to... Yeah,
Jump gate.
explore in this
Bearing
region,
shores.
thank you. And how is our Discoverer doing? Still traveling. Ah,
Autopilot. Disengage.
it was wrong to activate autopilot. Autopilot in asteroid fields is always a painful experience. There we are.
Entering system. Barren Shores.
Alright, let's see if we can find any missions to complete.
Entering system. Great Reef.
Oh, there's energy production here as well. We might send a trader here as well, but for the moment I think we're gonna prioritize miners because they bring more even and predictable profits.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Oh, come on. Every time.
Entering system. Kingdom End.
Alright, I'm not seeing any missions yet, but hopefully we can find some that pays very well. We are starting to get kind of enough ships to be a bit flexible with regards to, for example, delivery missions. That will be able to net us a nice amount of profits. But we'll see what we can find. A fine meal, that's a crafting product, so it's not as easy as they would like it to seem. Actually, what we could do as well is
Disengage.
we can just take a little check if there's any crates anywhere. But I don't know if any of these new sectors are good places to look for crates. Probably not. There is an undiscovered station here though, so let's go ahead and discover that just so we have access to more trades. And maybe even a mission, who knows. Let's see, Claytronics Factory. Okay, so that's pretty highly valuable. Let's
Autopilot.
just fly over here and have our scout. No, it hasn't arrived yet. Let's have a look. Discover, you're on your way. And what about the Pegasus? Let's see, what do you buy? Hydrogen. Are you buying a lot? Yes, kind of. Yeah. And if we go to Encyclopedia, there is hydrogen here. So we are going to buy a gas miner and put it in Pie's 11. Let's see, gas miner. Don't have the hull parts. What about Lottie? Gas miner. Cheap. Yep. Excellent. So that's going to be another source of income.
Autopilot.
I knew I could.
We'll accept this just to have something to do. It's nice to get up to 20 relation with the Kingdom of Boron as well, so that we can have access to every ship and blueprint in the roster. That's usually a nice thing to go for. Alright. Where is it? Here it is. Alright. And now our ship should be done. Let's see, it's you. You are going to be mining for hydrogen. There we go. In Pie's 11, right? Yes. Just to confirm, Pie's 11, yes. Alright.
Docking granted.
What's going on? There we are. That's a bit too far. Get right on top of it. There we are. And done. All right.
Docking granted.
Excellent. Let's see. There were some more missions, right? Leaks? Nah, that's too easy. Okay, let's go further in and see if we can't find any other missions. Let's go to here.
Engaged.
And we have discovered these. So, helium refinery. That's actually very nice. Because this sector has helium, yes? Yes. So we're gonna get one more gas miner. Probably from the Teladi again. Because they had the things needed and it is cheap. Excellent. So now we're kind of just building a money-making fleet. That's gonna be Not priority number 1, but kind of priority number 1. Because we need more income, you know? It's gonna need to be comfortable to make those 50 million credits that we need for this mission. There we are. Information. You're gonna go for helium in... Let's see. It was called Menelaus Oasis.
Entering
There we are.
protected stars.
And what was the other one? That was a plasma conductor. Bofu water. Alright. Interesting. And what about our Pegasus? You have discovered an antimatter. You're buying hydrogen. Okay, so 2 hydrogens here. And a water. Oh no, wait. You're... Ah. No, you're buying hydrogen. But you're selling... You need ice. But you don't need ice. Interesting. Okay, but one more gas miner to Pious Mist 11 is probably going to be the play here. Alright, and what about available missions? Nothing yet. Unfortunate. Alright, let's fly over to the capital and just see if there's any missions on their way.
Disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
Oh, no, there is a mission here. Yeah, it's too easy. Like a patrol mission would be nice. Or a Chaos defense mission, that would also be nice. Let's see, have you made some more purchase for hull parts? No. And what about the drones? Have you gotten those yet? No. It's probably gonna take some time. Let's see, so it was one more hydrogen in Pious Mist 11. There we are. Let's see, you can probably start exploring.
Entering Kingdom.
No, you should keep exploring Pious Mist 11 because that's a nice area. No, actually, an even better area is yeah, it's through this one. So let's cancel this and have it explore this this sector here, because that's usually a very nice mining sector, and I want to see what's there. Now you are gonna fly through this one, okay. This is actually quite nice.
Autopilot disengaged.
So we need to deliver Bofu, medical supplies, and water. That's actually quite easy. Let's see, Dolphin, Bofu. Is nobody selling Bofu? Really? Wasn't there a Bofu factory here? What? Do you not have Bofu? Well, what are you lacking? Let's see. Bofu. Oh, no, yeah, there's some Bofu. Dolphin. Go ahead and purchase how much Bofu? We need 75. 75 Bofu, please. 75. Confirm. And we need, in addition to that, 165 medical supplies. Medical supplies. So we're gonna take that same dolphin and we're gonna go for 175, yes. Oh, 165, that's fine. And then 135 water. 135 water. Oh, I thought I let's see, sold wares, water, 135. Confirm. Alright, it's on its way, and we need to deliver all of these wares to our stations in Kingdom End 1. So that probably means just selling them to the royal station here. So let's see. We're gonna sell the Bofu, the medical supplies, and the water. Yes, confirm. Okay, so that should be that mission taken care of. Let's see if we can't find another one. Let's move on over to here.
Autopilot engaged.
Did I have one more miner I should give orders to? No. And you guys have started mining, correct? Kind of. And our Pegasus has already made it to Atek's Choice 3. So this should be a very nice mining area. We'll need to wait until we can find some stations here. What is going on?
Autopilot disengaged.
What is going on? Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ.
Autopilot.
The autopilot in this game. Alright. And what about my Discoverer? Hasn't made it just yet. Have you placed the purchase yet? No. Yeah, there's probably a whole part shortage in the entire universe right now, so yeah, it's gonna take some time to even out, unfortunately.
Entering reflected stars.
Well, it's basically just a matter of waiting at this point. We need money for the gunship, we need money for the blueprints, we need money to build the station. It's gonna take some time. So let's have it as an intermediate goal to
Entering system.
get plus 20 relations
Optimized.
with the Boron, because that way we have access to all of their ships. Alright, we're about to discover one more sector. Let's see. Ocean of Fantasy. Interesting. It has no resources, very weak sunlight. Alright, so this seems to be a very significant description, so let's read the description. This boron system suffered widespread devastation during the Xenon offensive. Many of its inhabitants were able to flee, but those unlucky enough to be caught on the planet of Samsara perished before they had a chance to react. Both the planet and the wider boron population were left devastated in the wake of the Xenon assault. Eventually, the Xenon forces moved on. The Kingdom was able to reclaim the system for themselves and pick up the pieces. The system held no strategic significance, nor was it particularly resource-rich. This has led to a great deal of speculation and confusion among the Boron on whether this historic tragedy was a calculated attack or pure happenstance. One theory is that the Xenon seemed to target the planet specifically, causing such unnecessary suffering to these Boron just in order to conduct initial tests on their experimental planet-killer weapon, a weapon they would go on to use to great effect later in the second Xenon conflict. Once the Boron had rebuilt, Ocean of Fantasy was transformed into a successful hub for farming and mining. The revival initiative was launched by Atreus Shipbuilding Currents, who were looking to establish more branches in the network. Although the influx of trade revitalized the system, the scarred planet remained an inhospitable memorial to those who had lost their lives. The cessation of trade brought about by the system's isolation caused ship production to come to a complete halt. Only after the formation of the provinces adrift were attempts made to resume shipyard operations. However, ever prevalent were shortages were further amplified when Kayak raids started to harass the Fantas trade ships trying to deliver critical supplies. These raids went largely unanswered as the provinces adrift were struggling to allocate enough patrols to cover all of their systems. In an attempt to protect themselves from these raids, several upstanding members of the community came together to organize a grassroots initiative. Traders organized themselves to conduct their trade runs in larger numbers. Neela T, that's the explorer we met earlier, a vocal proponent of the initiative, had posited that this would make them less attractive targets. Unfortunately, however, her hypothesis proved to be incorrect, and several such convoys went missing or were destroyed. Eventually, the Boron gave up on trying to maintain Ocean of Fantasy's shipyard, and the focus shifted. All shipbuildings was now consolidated into Great Reef. Not only is it situated more centrally within Province's territory, but producing all ships in one system also makes the system easier to patrol and protect from Kayak invaders. Interesting. So it's basically a poor sector with with nothing in it. Yeah, it's very poor. The Boron has a lot of trade stations though. You can see there's one in almost every sector, so it should be a wonderful place to sell Nividium. Right? Is it only the royal one that's buying Nividium? Really? In that case, that is most unfortunate. Okay, so it's just one buying Nividium, and that's this one. Perchance, is there any Nividium close by? Because Nividium is very lucrative. It's not really anything close by. No. Okay, so it's not gonna make sense to yeah, that's too little. It's not gonna make sense to try and mine Iridium for this station, at least not yet. Alright, so what was I doing? I was looking for missions, right? So now I'm here, no missions here. Let's fly on over to this area.
Engaged.
The Dolphin is making its way over. What we might want to do actually while we're waiting to get enough money for the gunboat is go over to, let's see, where is it? Hatikva's Choice 1 in this area, just to see if we can get all the components for Seda. Seda, for those who don't know, it's the speed engine, I guess you could call it. You are buying not that much methane, okay. Basically, anytime you see a station buying primary wares and you see it has only 2 stripes, basically that means its demand is being fulfilled by other vessels. So you don't have to, or you won't make much money trying to fill the demand. Okay, so here's some missions.
Autopilot disengaged.
What? Is it just one dock area? Because we can most certainly build that.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh, one Bofu. Ah, okay. Hmm. We can actually get that done. Let's go over to the Queen, and let's see here. It needs to be 5 times 2 times 5. Let's just buy the area. 5 times 2 times 5. Right here. Buy license. Now it needed, let's see here. It needs a dock area and container capacity of 15,000. So we're gonna start that first. Dock area. Dock area, yeah. And how much storage does a medium container storage have?
Entering system. Rogue's demise.
Let's see, storage. Medium container. You have 100,000. Can we get away with a small one? We can indeed. And after that it was production, right? Yeah. Let's confirm and accept estimate. We're gonna get ourselves a builder, and that should start buying the necessary components. And once we get the Bofu blueprint, we can also line that up, and we're gonna make a substantial amount of money.
Gate. Kingdom End. Entering system. Kingdom End. Entering Kingdom End 1.
Alright, let's go and talk to the faction representative.
Docking granted.
How do I get in? Here we are. Oh, come on. Oh, please. Thank you.
Successfully docked. Mako.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard. Thank you.
Alright, let's get the blueprint for production Bofu. Okay, so it's a bit expensive,
Pleasant travels.
but it's not that expensive that we're not gonna get it. It's just gonna take a couple of minutes. Oh, we got an order for hull parts. That's good. Can I actually siphon some money? No, I need to pay more money. Then we're gonna wait for that. What more can we do? What do you mean you can't find a trade? Just trade. Energy cells. Yeah. Yeah, confirm. And then energy cells, try again. Oh well. You know what? I'm just gonna wait until we get enough money to buy the blueprint. Then I'm gonna set up the building of it, and we're gonna make our way over to Tekfa's Choice and hopefully get the setup, because now we're kind of getting into that part of the game where there's a significant amount of time needed to complete the different missions. Okay, so these guys have basically fulfilled their purpose. We're gonna need to send one of them over to mine silicon in another place. The void, no. Let's just do some manual scouting here. Yeah, because this has filled its demand. What about ore though? Still buying a ton of ore. So we might actually just dump what it has and then change its behavior to ore in Menelao Oasis. There we go. Yeah, I think that's gonna net us more money. And how's our dolphin doing? It hasn't started purchasing yet, so it's gonna take just a little bit of time, but it's gonna get there. And our discoverer is still exploring. That's nice. As I said, it's basically a waiting game at this point.
Hello.
Oh, there's a silicon refinery here as well. And it is buying a decent amount of silicon. Maybe I want to actually order you to mine for silicon instead. Because silicon makes more money. Still haven't secured hull parts for this facility yet, but maybe in time. Okay, we're getting close to that 2.2 million. But we'll just have to wait. Oh, ice refinery. That's nice. Oh, you're buying a lot of hydrogen. And you're buying a lot of methane. Maybe I should... Methane. No hydrogen here, though. Not really that much methane either. Hmm. Oh, come on. So this trader just made a large purchase, so it took quite a lot of money from me. It's fine. It will make it back, but I would prefer if it didn't right now.
We're taking hits.
Who? This guy in the void. Oh, it's being hit by the Xenon. Hopefully this guy makes it over here. But that's what I said, right? The void is usually a place where Xenon expand to, and that's because there's a neutral sector here. But down here, there's a lot of Xenon space, and they try to expand into here. Usually they fail. And then they try to expand over here, and usually they succeed. So yeah. But it seems like this one's gonna get saved by the servers here, so it's fine. Let's see, how far are you gonna fly? You're gonna fly over there first, and then you're gonna fly where? Royal Support K, that's this one, right? No? Royal Support K. Royal Support.
Hello there.
Just to cover this one. Okay, so it's not that far actually. It's quite nice. Nice short trade that's gonna get us a lot of profits. Why are you not selling your wares? Oh no, you're... okay. Do this and then start mine. That's also an unfortunate kind of AI thing, I guess you could say. So as you can see, I had set... First, this one, I set it to mine for ore here, but then I discovered, there's a factory buying silicon. I would like to mine silicon instead. So I changed it to silicon, but at that point it had already filled up its ore. Now the smart thing to do was for this one to think, I have ore, but I should mine silicon. Let's either drop the ore or sell the ore at the adjacent ore facility here because it has a large amount of demand for ore, and then start mining silicon. It didn't do that, it just sat and waited, which I think is the wrong call. Alright, so this one is making its purchase right now. Let's see how much it buys. I think it was 6,000 something. 6,040. Yeah. So I'm thinking I'm gonna stream until probably 12, 1 o'clock Berlin time, around there. We have dinner with my mother later this evening, so we need to get ready for that at some point. Not yet though. Hence why I started early today. Alright, we're again approaching that magical 2.2 million. We're also going to get a large influx of money when we finish this. Oh, we already got the water. Oh, right, because our auto trader actually sold some water of this guy in the previous trade. Interesting. So if we get enough auto traders that's advanced enough, we can just have them fly around the area and auto complete the supply missions. We would need a lot of auto traders to finish that though, to do it effectively. But it's an idea. And what about you? Have you secured some hull parts yet? Yes, you have. Great. So then all that we're missing is the Bofu production plant, and we'll get around 4 million from that. Yeah, 4.6. So minus expenses, that's still going to be a couple of million plus. Because we have to buy the Bofu blueprint. But we're going to need that later for when we're building more stations and, you know, making more money. More blueprints, more better, as they say. Alright, that's over 2 million. Let's double check how much we need. Oh!
Pleasant travels.
We can afford it right now. Then let's add it to our station. I bought the wrong one, didn't I? Manufacturer's bull gas. Oh no. No. No.
Pleasant.
Did I save? Quick save the autosave. 34, no, that's 20 minutes ago. Alright, we are going to see if we can't find the components for Seda. No. Alright, we're going over... we're going over here. This is usually a nice place to mine. Okay, so the Pegasus is done. Let's go over to this. You found a hull parts factory, ice refinery, engine parts. Maybe just fly around here just a bit. And if you can't find anything worthwhile, I would like you to explore this area. And I suppose you can explore this area later.
Entering reflected stars.
Oh, interesting. This showed 3 minutes until arrival earlier, but now it's showing 10 minutes. Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can line up any high value trades. Maybe Claytronics? No. Maybe Hull Parts? Hull Parts? Kind of. Maybe... Medical supplies.
Powering way.
And let's actually do the medium filter. And let's go for refined metals, perhaps? Oh yes. Oh, this is quite a profit margin. Look at that.
Jumpgate, Sanctuary of Darkness.
It was such a mistake buying that biogas instead of Bofu. You know, I thought I pressed the right button, but I didn't. Ah, that's such a shame. That's such a mistake. Oh.
Entering system, Sanctuary of Darkness.
Well, is our dolphin? Has it? Okay, it's on its way. It's going to get it very soon. And this one is also going to make me quite a lot of money very soon. You are working as intended. That's good. And what about our ship here? Hasn't really made any new discoveries. That's a shame. This is usually a very good mining sector. It's not in this seed. Maybe ice. Has a lot of ice. Does it need ice? Not really, no. What do we feel about building this then?
Entering system, Great Reef.
Now it's 11 minutes. Interesting. Oh, there's an inactive jump gate. Maybe that's gonna be key to the next few missions. Hopefully. I mean, if the inactive jump gates is the theme of this expansion, surely we will get the opportunity to open further jump gates. Have you gotten any skills yet? Not really, but then again you haven't really made any sales yet, right? Logical overview. You are making sales now. Nice. So that's one more source of income secured.
Entering system. Watchful gaze. Jump gate. Heretics end. Entering system. Heretics end.
Oh, come to think of it, I have some crystals that I can sell for some money. So I'll do that in the nearest station after we've checked the loot available in Hatekna's Choice 1. That might actually be able to propel us to have enough money to buy that blueprint.
Entering system. Morningstar.
And actually, let's do the Paranid battleship or Paranid destroyer trick, where we can just sell that. Yeah, let's do it. I know it's not like what could you say, the most uncheesy method of doing it, but we actually need to kickstart our game a little bit here, so we're gonna go ahead and get that.
Entering system. Hatikva's Choice.
Alright, let's first check if there's any valuable loot to be had over here. There usually is. But not this time, apparently. Really? Nothing. A couple of raiding parties. No loot, though. They are coming straight at me, though. Let's see if we're lucky. Extended fuel container and megalith. Oh, not lucky. Okay, either way, we are going to get the Paranid destroyer.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Let's see if I can remember this off the top of my head. I might have to go look at my own guide. Ooh, that's nice. So now we are at 18 relations with Boron.
Entering system.
That's pretty good.
Profit Center Alpha.
So only 2 more relations until we can purchase whatever we want from them.
Entering system. Bright promise. Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
It's not here. It should be in Holy Order of the Pontifex territory.
Entering system. Unholy retribution. Entering system. Highest mists.
Oh, is it here? I think it might be here. Is it here? Check Pious Mists. No. No, it's over here in True Sight. Right? No, Holy Vision. Holy Vision.
Entering system. Pontifex's claim. Entering system. Holy Vision.
Yeah. It's here. So let's get out of the highway now. Let's activate travel mode and let's get to the other highway. And of course, we are going to miss it. And now we're gonna go and capture the destroyer. And just to be on the safe side, we are also going to autosave. Or quick save. Now, the trick to getting this ship is to enter travel mode and never exit travel mode. Because as you can see, there's quite a lot of enemies here. But we're just gonna pass straight on through, and we are looking to the left of this highway, and there's the superhighway. We are gonna fly through that. If perchance you are hit by some stray bullets from the Xenon that pulls you out of travel mode, just boost, and while boosting press shift 1. That way you get into travel mode as quickly as possible after getting hit. You don't want to get pulled out of travel mode while in Xenon territory. That is death. Alright, let's aim to hit the superhighway. There we are. So that's stage 1 complete. We need to get to the right here. Just straight through the Xenon battle groups. It's gonna be fine. Alright, and now that we're through, we can open up the map and do the approximate location. It should be right about here.
Autopilot. Engaged. Autopilot. Disengaged.
So we're gonna fly over here and we're gonna scan for the battleship or destroyer. We're also going to keep our eyes open so that we may be able to spot it. Ah, there it is. There it is. Alright. So let's get into our spacesuits.
Mako.
And let's enter scan mode and let's see. There it is. We're gonna scan this quickly. And it's ours.
Docking granted.
Alright, before we do anything, let's just check the loadout. Maybe we want to use this instead of selling it. Loadout, you have bolt, large bolt. Oh, large bolts is not bad. Do you have your main turrets? Do you have your main turrets? Mr. Tower, equipment, bolt, shard, pulse. It doesn't look like it has its main turrets unless I'm missing something here. And the engines is all-round Mark 1. All-round thrusters Mark 2. No, I think we're gonna sell this. Who will give us the most amount of money? Let's see. 8 million. That's not enough. 8, no. 8, no. 9, we're getting close. 7, no. Is that all the shipyards we know of? Yeah, okay, so it's gonna be the Boron. Here you go, 9 million. Now we are getting back to the faction representative.
Engaged.
And we're gonna buy the blueprints. We are also, since we have the money now, just gonna place an order on the Thresher. With, of course, the best of the best in terms of equipment. And we wanted the ion pulse cannon. And we did not like the arc, but we liked the ion pulse, right? Slow rotation speed, but high damage. And with all the creature comforts of a player vessel, a captain, and a nice amount of service crew. Alright. Excellent. So we might have to do some
Logic 1.
exotic maneuvering here, because there was quite a few ships right at the entrance here. Yes. Okay, good.
Entering faulty logic 1.
As I said, never exit travel mode. Just immediately after you exit the gate, travel mode. Just get past the Xenon. But we're almost home safe. So now we managed to sell the destroyer. We got a lot of money. We just have to get out of Xenon territory to be safe, and then let's continue on from there. And we're safe.
Entering system. Fully vision.
What's going on? There we are. So as you can see, we got a lot of money from this sale. We went over here, we got the destroyer, that's right here. We sold it, and now we have a lot of money. So let's go ahead and spend that money on some Bofu so that we can complete this station, so that we can complete the mission.
Entering system.
And
Through site.
let's take it from there. We have also ordered a thresher from this station here, but it's lacking some turret components to finish the production. But that will happen soon.
Entering system. Second contact.
While we are flying over, I'm just gonna pop on over to the toilet.
Entering system. Argon Prime. Entering system. Atikva's choice. Entering system. Morningstar.
And we're back. So, how far have we got? Not that far, but it's fine. And you're still lacking the turret components and water now. Okay, so the shortages are increasing. Nice. I just need to find some paper as well.
Entering system. Heretics End.
Or tissue, you might call it. So, since they're lacking turret components... Oh no, you're not lacking that many. Or at least you shouldn't be. Let's get our Dolphin some turret components. Let's see, do we know any that sells? All the way down here. Interesting. No, that's not worth it. That's gonna take far too long. So, no.
Entering system. Watchful gaze. Autopilot. Sturgeon.
Never use autopilot in asteroid fields. We learned this the hard way earlier in the episode.
Entering system. Barren Shores. Autopilot entering system. Great Reef.
Actually, let's do autopilot. Maybe it is worth doing the turret components because it's not gonna buy it themselves because it has so little on demand.
Jumpgate. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Let's see, let's buy whatever we can. No, the dolphin, please.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
There we are, and now let's sell it. Here. Okay, so it's gonna take its sweet old time, but it's gonna be worth it. Alright, how's our scouts doing? You're here, do that, that's good. And you're exploring the void. Have you found anything of interest? Silicon refinery, but I think we already have that covered. Helium refinery. Methane. Still need more methane here. Mineral Vanguard. You are doing... Are you doing methane? Methane, yes. What about Gatsufun? Nothing of particular interest yet.
Entering Reflected Stars.
Oh, this would have been nice to complete, but I think we're actually gonna need this ship first.
Entering Kingdom End 1.
Oh, a thing I just remembered is that the Boron is actually lacking a frigate. They don't have a frigate. Look, they only have a gunboat and a corvette. Look, no frigate. And if we take a look at the Argon, you can see they have a frigate. They don't have a corvette though.
Autopilot disengaged.
Is it better? Is it worse? I don't know. But it's at least something.
Docking granted.
Alright. This time we're gonna press the right button.
Mako.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
Alright, blueprints, modules, production, Bofu. Confirm.
Pleasant travels.
Excellent. Now we can add a Bofu production facility. Confirm, accept, and wait. Now, that's that taken care of. I guess we'll fly around a bit more and see if we can find any other lucrative missions. For now, let's fly over here.
Highway.
And we'll just keep a look out our Mako and see what kinds of missions pop up while flying over there.
Entering Reflected Stars.
No missions as of yet. Oh,
Towering wave.
yeah, we're gonna do that one.
Disengage.
Alright, so 20 minutes. That's fine, we can sit around for 20 minutes. And if the ship here finishes in that time. It hasn't started building it, but it only lacks water this time around. We can just send it over and take it over from here. It doesn't really make a difference to us if we're waiting here or if we're waiting another place. It's the same. How are you doing though? You're getting all the Claytronics you need, that's good. Still need these other things though. And if we are going over to our headquarters, you know, this has still not arrived, the Argon High-Check freighter. So while we're here, we might as well explore just a little bit.
Superhighway, reflected stars.
Well, I don't see any stations in this direction, but we might as well activate some long-range scanning and see if we can pick any up on our radar.
Autopilot, disengage.
Oh, there is one here.
Autopilot, engaged. Autopilot, disengaged. Autopilot, engaged. Autopilot, disengaged.
It's a microchip factory. Whole parts factory, I mean.
Docking granted.
Oh. I've been bothered by my nose lately.
Docking.
Alright, let's get over here.
Autopilot, engaged.
See if we can't find any stations in this direction as well. Still lacking water. Maybe my dolphin can mitigate that? Not really, it's quite a long ways off. Yeah. It will just have to wait, unfortunately. All right.
Autopilot disengaged.
Let's do some long-range scanning. Let's see whether or not we get lucky. No, nothing here. All right.
Autopilot
Fly over here.
engaged.
And we'll continue on exploring the sector until we finish the patrol mission. As a matter of fact, I don't think we've discovered this yet. Oh no, that's a jump gate. It just has some extra bits and bobs attached to it. It's just lacking more and more water. We're never gonna get that gunboat. What about our station here? It's got everything but the hull parts sorted. And the energy cells. It's gonna need some more energy cells. We might actually have to fix that ourselves with one of our traders. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. And what about you? You're currently building, but you need a lot of hull parts, so it's going to take some time.
Autopilot.
And of course, autopilot cannot handle asteroids, so we'll have to do this manually. I can't see any stations in this direction, but we're going to set off a couple of scans either way, just in case. So for those of you who are just joining the stream, what we are doing today is basically, this is going to be a slow episode because we need a lot of money to complete the next and final mission in the current mission tree, which is the diplomatic missions of the Baron. We're going to need to build a station, and to build that station we're going to need blueprints, and the blueprints are going to cost us about 25 million credits, and the station itself is going to cost us a lot of money as well. So this is going to be a very slow kind of accumulating episode where we just try and get as much money as possible. To that end, we are currently building a station here in Menelaus Oasis, which is going to net us 4.5 million upon completion, which is nice. We're also going to look for other missions that is going to be able to make us money, mainly station building, but we'll see. Where? How?
Autopilot engaged.
We are also building a new player ship here, but as you can see, the station is lacking water to be able to complete our order. So we're basically waiting around. Right now I have accepted a mission to patrol this sector, and while we are patrolling, I'm taking the opportunity to do some scouting for some more stations to be able to unlock more trades for our traders to be able to take advantage of. We've found one hull parts factory over here, but that's basically it. Yeah, that's basically it. And of course, the autopilot cannot handle asteroids. I always tend to forget that. One thing that I have noticed is that in none of the Boron sectors here in Kingdom End, there seems to be any crates flying around. So when I use the long-range scan, you can sometimes get like blue or purple circles instead of just the normal white ones, and that's normally crates. Oh, am I outside the area now? And usually you can find those in basically any sector, but it needs the developers to put in the opportunity to find them. But I think the developers have forgotten to add that opportunity into this sector, which is very unfortunate. But you know, it might just be an oversight. I remember something similar with the Tides of Avarice expansion in this area here, and this area and this area and this area. You were supposed to be able to find some data centers that contained the blueprints for the large unique vessel that you could obtain from here. And those data centers usually should be discoverable by long-range radar, but they had completely forgotten to make that so. So you basically could find them without manually searching everywhere. So that was also an oversight. I think, at least. Oh! Okay, so our ship is getting produced now. We're gonna send that over here so that we can complete the mission while doing the transfer. But yeah, this is gonna be our new player vessel right here. Let's see, energy cells. Let's just do that. And let's sell to storage. There we go. And let's go to filters and let's do small. And from here, let's go around selling some energy cells. Almost done, and there we are. It also needed some hull parts, but there's so much shortages of hull parts in the galaxy. I don't think we're gonna get that for a while. Oh, no, we are going to get that. Do you have anything lined up afterwards? No? Okay, in that case, you are going to trade with this one, and you're going to buy all the hull parts that you can, and you are going to sell it. Trade with build storage, hull parts. There we go. I actually think you're going to go 2 rounds here. Hull parts. And you're gonna first sell it here with build storage, and the rest you can sell at the wharf. With Boron Wharf, like that. Now you are gonna move over here, and we are going to jump into our new ship when that gets here. And that should be everything for this one, yes? Yes. Excellent. Okay, so the Thresher, it has kind of low hull points for a medium vessel. To put it into perspective, let's go to the Argon, buy ship, size M. Let's go for the gunboat here. As you can see, this has 12,000 hull, which is more. And if we go into the frigate, it has 17,000, which is much more. And that's even the Vanguard variant, which has less hull than the Sentinel variant. It has low hull, but it has relatively high shields, which I can... No, I can't actually show you. No, I can't show you because the shields are the same. If we take a look at the Mark II shields here, they have 6,100 per unit, but this gunboat has only 2 shields emplacements, so it would be about 12,500, while the Thresher here has access to 17,700 shields, so it's much more. What makes the Thresher unique though is 2 things. Its max speed, which at travel speed is about 5,500 meters per second, which is very fast for a medium vessel of this type, and it has 8 turrets, which is beautiful. I've equipped it with ion pulse cannons, which are very slow turning weapons, but they have long range and the projectiles are fast and do a lot of damage. So I think this is the best configuration. For the main weapon, I have chosen the ion pulse railgun, which is very similar to these weapons here, but even longer range and more damage, of course. But as it is a gunboat, it only has 1 weapon emplacement, but 8 turret emplacements. We're going to change this to attack all enemies, because that is better, and we are going to wait until it comes to us. And then we'll change ships and probably sell this fighter that we are currently in, which is the Mako, which looks like this. Actually, we can just remove that order and we can fly over to it instead. And we're probably just gonna fly right over to Kayak Space and see whether or not we can do some damage. Oh! That was not my intention. See here. So here it is. Beautiful ship. Let's get up and
Mako.
let's go into the spacesuit.
Docking granted.
Here we are. Now you can see the size difference. Oh, go away. And now it's auto-saving. Did you try the main Boron weapon M plus yet? I have tried it in the mission that where we got to try the Boron Corvette. That had some weapon emplacements, and I got to try them. So the weapon I've chosen for this ship is the Ion Railgun. As you can see, it's slow firing, but fast rate, fast projectile, but high heat buildup. So that's kind of the configuration. Here you can see the size difference between the gunboat and the fighter. As you can see, there's quite a significant size difference. And we're gonna fly this into Kayak territory and experiment just a little bit. And all of the weapons I've chosen is the Ion Pulse railgun as well for the turrets. And as you can see, this is quite a quick little gunboat. Having quick medium vessels is very nice because it allows you to get out of trouble very quickly, and that's very, very, very valuable. Now we are completing this patrol mission any second now, and that should conclude our stay in this sector. There we are. Alright, so now we have 5.6 million, only 20 million to go before we can start on the last leg of this mission tree. They are very nice looking ships. They've done a great job with the ship design. Oh, there's a kill mission here. That might actually be a better... Kill any Xenon ship? I can most certainly do that. The closest known area for that is over here.
Sanctuary of Darkness.
So let's do this mission as a test run for this ship. While it's flying over there, I gotta visit the toilet really quickly.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Alright, and we're back.
Disengage.
So now we get 750,000 credit for just destroying a single Xenon vessel. That's gonna be very easy money. The only issue, of course, being the travel distance we'll have to go to destroy a Xenon vessel, but it's fine.
Entering system. Barren Shores.
It's gonna take a while to get there. But it's easy money, so it's still worth it. And we need to try out this ship and the weapon systems. That's going to be very valuable. Or at least very fun. So this is kind of the first real Boron ship I'm trying out in this playthrough, so I'm very excited to see how it feels. I've kitted it out as I think it's going to be best, but there might be some improvements available, especially when you consider the other factions and their kind of unique turrets. Like for example this ship with flak turrets I think would be beautiful, but the Boron don't have access to flak turrets, so we're gonna perhaps experiment with that at a later time. But yeah, this ship with split flak turrets I think will be a winner. But we'll test it out like this.
Entering system. Heretics End.
What's this?
Hey, I think I know where we are. I'm pretty sure those star patterns match the ones from the pre-shutdown maps. This is the way to the old Federation.
Talk about split, and they will come. So that's the Jaguar, that's the split scouting vessel.
Entering system. Morningstar. Entering system. Atikva's choice.
All right. So let's, before we get engaged in battle here, let's just have a second look at the range of the turrets here. So if we take a look at property owned, thresher and information and go over to the pulse turret. It has a range of 4.7 kilometers. Alright.
Stop that.
Let's get some loot from the battlefield here. There we go. I don't think we got anything for Zeta. Oh no, we got, okay, 2 out of 3 for Zeta, so we only need 1 more component and then we're good on the Zeta front. Okay, so there's no scene on here. Let's just pop into the gate and see if we can find any scene out there. Yes, not too many either, so let's get a bit closer, perhaps. Let's get a bit closer. No, this isn't safe. This is not safe. Okay, we are turning back. We're gonna wait until they pop into Hattingla's Choice.
Entering system. Hattingla's Choice.
We're gonna wait right about here. Alright, so let's stop the guidance. Let's activate some missions. Ah, see, there they are. Let's
M.
yeah.
Within sensor range.
Alright. So here we go. See? That's some damage. That's our turrets in action. Shoot quite slowly, but they have very nice damage. Alright. Let's get a bit closer. They're not very accurate weapons though. Yeah, they're not accurate at all. Okay, that's a shame. Okay, that's another programmable field array. They're worth a lot of money, but I would very much like the damaged flux capacitor. I think I'm lacking. Let's actually have a look at the inventory. Let's let's see. We have the programmable field array, we have the damaged singularity engine, so yes, damaged flux capacitor that we are lacking. But when we get that, we will have everything. I see there's a couple of crates over here. Do they perchance have... No. Oh, there's a P.
Thank you.
I think I can beat it in a all-out turret battle. There we are. Wonderful. Okay, so that's 4 out of 11. We're getting close. Let's see, how are we doing on the station building front? Close enough. And this station building front? Not close at all. Okay. Have actually the station manager here got some experience? It was level 1 first, and now they are still level. Okay, is it? Yeah, Marina. This is she. I should actually back up just a little bit, because they can suddenly come out with quite a large force. And I would like to have some distance between me and the gate, if that happens. Am I having an issue with the frame rate? It looks like it's very choppy on the YouTube feed. Alright, another one bites the dust. Let's get a bit closer. Oh. Let's get within 4.7. There we go, let's see if we get lucky with the loot. No. We did not. So the problem I'm having with these iron phase turrets is that the projectile speed quite fast, turning rate quite slow, but it's fine. But they are not accurate, which is a big problem. See, there should be a enemy fighter up ahead. See, there it is. There we go. Ah, Space Fire-X, those are nice. We can almost make Spacefly Caviar, which is quite valuable. There we go. Still damaged Singularity Engine, no flux capacitor. See, there is a mission available here as well. Competitor screening, join attack for trade revolution, no. No. Oh, there is a fighter here. We are definitely gonna get it because we have a mission to fulfill. And there we are. Let's destroy this one as well, see if we get lucky, and if not, we'll continue on with other missions. Alright, some security bypass, security decryption, it's valuable, but it's not what we want. We would very much like a damaged flux capacitor. Thank you. I don't actually think this turret choice was correct for this vessel. The weapon is way too inaccurate to be able to be effective with this kind of turn rate and this kind of projectile speed. It's another programmable field array. I would like the damaged flux capacitor. Thank you, please. So I'm lukewarm on this. Is there any way to see the? If we go into the thresher here and turrets, turrets, please. Because right now I'm using this one. Rotation speed. It says nothing about accuracy. Ion pulse armaments use magnetic acceleration to launch ionized shards of superheated plasma. As with most boron armaments, such projectiles are most effective in defeating shields and damaging the hulls of unshielded target. Nevertheless, this weapon system, developed by Alias Astrosecurity, excels at its intended purpose of intercepting fighters. As such, ion pulse turrets and railguns are widely used on board military ships and are known to clear a safe passage in enemy formations. Okay, what about the phase turrets? I actually think they have very poor turrets, these boron. Just based on the specifications.
Thanks for your help.
Oh well. Okay, guys. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna play a little bit off screen just so we can, you know, skip forward a bit to where we get the money, to get the blueprints, to get you know, what we need to actually continue this mission chain. And we'll start off the next stream by completing that mission. That's gonna be tomorrow at about 5:30 Berlin time. So see you guys.